Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're well. We're back in Oakland Zoo again today. So we finished our reptile house now. Not 100% actually. There's bound to be bits and pieces that I still want to add. I haven't got round to doing all the little photo thingies, the animal ident things, these little picture frames that I've created. I will get round to doing them at some point. I just need to find a bit of time to do them off camera. But I was really happy with how all this turned out. I think it's looking really nice. So today I'm going to be working in this area over here, I think. Yeah, I've had a bit of feedback on the zoo in general. People like the idea of flamingos over here in the deep area of the pond here, and someone suggested having red deer around here. I said antelope. I wasn't really sure on what, but I think red deer makes sense. We do get them in the UK, of course, so that would be good to have around this tree here, possibly coming over the other side of the water here as well. But today I want to do something in here, and I'm going to see if I can possibly fit 2 habitats, I think, into here, as well as I think possibly some facilities. I'm thinking I quite like maybe some facilities in the middle and then a habitat on each side. So, you know, this is meant to be a little English zoo. So what we tend to do in England is just fill every gap we can with whatever we can fit in. You know, you have to, especially when you're working in a small zoo like this, you really would try and just fit things in wherever you could. So what I'm thinking is let's hollow out a bit of land here. I probably won't leave this as a hollow at the back here. I think what I might do is try to make it look a bit more natural. You know, we probably wouldn't have had the money to do a lot of terraforming, let's just say that, so I don't mind. Just try and make it look like a natural backdrop here. There we go, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? I might just do a little bit of smoothing out as well. So I'm thinking of 2 habitats, one of which I want to have 2 animals in. I'm thinking I'd like to have hang on, yes, capybara. And I was just looking at what species they go with, and I like the idea of tapir. So capybara and tapir, I think, in a habitat. And I was then thinking lemurs, possibly, in the other one, in some sort of caged habitat. Now, where are the lemurs? Are they red? Yeah, red. No, not the red ruffed ones. No, the ring-tailed lemurs. Here we go. That's what I want. Or is it the black and white ruffed lemur? Hang on, there's so many different lemurs. I didn't realise we had 3 different types. What are these ones? Let's have a look. Those are African. I don't think it is them. I think it must be the other ones then. Let's have a look. Are these, yeah, the Madagascar ones. I'm just trying to think of what it is that we usually have in our UK zoos. I think it's these ones that we have, the black and white ruffed lemurs. So yeah, probably these, I think, as well. So so I've got 2 choices. I can have one there and one there, basically. So which way round do I want to do them? I think I'll do the lemurs here in a big cage, then the facilities. And then here we'll have a little habitat with a couple of tapir and a couple of capybara, I think. They're not going to have massive habitats, but that's fine. They don't necessarily have big habitats anyway. I've just got to think about how to do the cage. It's always tricky trying to do a cage. I think I will do it as simply as just a large square mesh cage. I think makes sense. Which way around is this? Here we go. So I'll get this I think let's get it there, and then we'll look at how big it needs to be. I'll probably try and go out roughly like that. I think they need a fair bit of space, you know. Actually, if I can join it into this one, can't I? Let's join that into there. Let's just maneuver these a bit. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That should be invisible. Actually, let's just do the whole thing invisible. Good. Okay, so what do I need to do? I guess I need to create a mesh panel. So quite big, probably probably 4. What's that? 4 by 4. Yeah, I think that is the logical thingy. And then I think probably square posts will make sense. So let's do this. Let's get the angle snap. Let's just make a square, basically, is what we need. Can't quite see where that is. What does that look like? I think that's probably about right. And then if I just drop that back a tiny bit so that it's not showing out front, and then bring that up to the top as well. Okay, good. Let's not take that. Okay, 5 objects, good. Let's bring that like that, and then let's have a look how I can use this to create some kind of a cage. Right, I think let's duplicate this sideways. It should be pretty straightforward to do this. So then you've got that. You can then copy that, hopefully this way as well. I probably haven't done that quite right, have I? Because the door, the door isn't quite straight. I might have to do something with the door. But essentially that's right. So then let's go this way. It's always one of the highlights of a zoo, I find, the lemur habitat. They're just such fun animals. Hang on, let's go like that. Yeah, I spend ages watching the lemurs whenever I go to the zoos. They're one of those animals that are just endlessly entertaining. Good. Okay, I think that's about right. Of course, I hope this works. Sometimes when you build these cages, it can all go spectacularly wrong because the animals sometimes sort of warp through them. They can accidentally climb them, and it just goes wrong basically. Where they can climb up them and then they warp from one side to the other and escape, which is obviously not what you want. So what do I need here? Something that fills the gap in. Is it 4 by 2? No, it's probably 2 by 2 I need, isn't it? No, that's 2 by 1. 2 by 2. No, okay, it's not quite going to be that, is it? Let's go 2 by 1. Let's have a look. Let's try and line it up properly with the one next door. It's not quite perfect actually, but close enough. Hang on, if that's... yeah, it just needs to come down a tiny bit. No, yep, no. Yeah, there we go, that's a... I think that's about... no, it's just showing out the top there actually, isn't it, which I don't want. There we go, that looks good. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think... oh no, that's not quite. Hang on, can I take it to there? Yes, I can. There we go, good, got there in the end. And then hopefully I can just slide that across to there. Good, and then let's copy that, hopefully, into here, and it should match up perfectly. Excellent. I might have to drop it down into here. I don't know what I'm doing with the land at the back there yet, whether I might keep a bit of a hill or not. Not sure yet. Okay, that's good. And then basically, my hope is that I can just copy all of that straight up like that to create our cage. Really simple and straightforward, but you know, gets the job done. And hopefully I can just bring this down and get it lined up perfectly like so. Fill that in. Yeah, that looks good. And then I can just copy that across so it looks the right thickness. Excellent. And then same at the back here. Once I've got this in place, I will get the animals in, I guess. Obviously I need the roof as well. Maybe I should do the roof first. So what am I going to need for the roof? It's basically yeah, it's basically just that, isn't it? If I lay that flat and bring it up, let's have a look. What does this look like? Yeah, so I just need to line that up there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, good. So that's there and there. Excellent. And hopefully I can just copy this. Oh, it doesn't reach. Okay, I might just need to slide that one along. I'm guessing this will be the same. Oh, that's what it's going at an angle. Why is it doing that? It cannot be doing that. No, 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 no. Surely not. Surely this game has not played with my mind again. No, hang on. That looks fine. That's fine. Fine. Do you know what? It's gonna play hardball with me because that's what it does. Right, hang on. Is this not going straight? Yes, that is going straight. Good. I think sometimes it just doesn't like it when you drag two items at the same time. So that's fine. I will do it one at a time. Like so. So this one, I need to just pull over like that. Okay, and then hopefully it's pretty straightforward just to slide it into place on each end here like that. Excellent. Good, and then hopefully if I highlight all of these, I really hope this works now. I'll end up with a couple of little gaps. I can sort that. Let's just get that lined up. Excellent. No, I'm going to have to do a separate one there, so let's bring that across to that, and hopefully one more, and it should line up perfectly. Yes. Oh, I do love it when a plan comes together. Nice. Okay, so then let's just bring this across here, and then hopefully it's as simple as lifting this up, dropping it down, and then a whole load of copy and paste basically. I'll try and line it up so that it's in line like that, and it should be pretty straightforward now. If I continue, hang on, yeah, lining it up like so. Excellent, nearly there. I just hope it works now. You watch, I'll put the animals in and they won't be able to climb any of it, or they'll be able to climb all of it and they'll escape. It's bound to go wrong in some way, isn't it? Okay, so let's just get this stuff sorted out. So this, if I just bring all of this just slide it all along. Actually, that's just a little bit out there, I think. It's never easy lining these things up perfectly. See, these are now slightly out of alignment, unfortunately. But I hope, yeah, by the time they get to the end there, they look absolutely fine. So that's all good. And then hopefully I can do the same here. So those three slide that way. These three slide that way, and then hopefully fill in the gap in the middle. Nice. Okay. We have hopefully some kind of a cage. Let's just play around with this a little bit. I can never work out how to maneuver these things in small amounts. It's really, really annoying. I'd like to just, I wonder if I can delete the door and then just put another one in and change the angle. See, it doesn't, it's really annoying. It doesn't, oh, now it's not even going to let me put the door back in. Okay, well that's fine, I can undo it. I want to be able to just twist it a tiny bit, and it won't. See, it's got that angle snap on, which is just annoying. Yeah. It's annoying because it is just very slightly off the angle of the cage. I suppose I could move the cage. Let's move the cage. I don't know if I'll be able to do this very well, but I will try. I just want it to look as nice as I can get it, basically. See, that's definitely a bit better. It's not quite spot on though, is it? Okay, how does that look? Actually, I think that's a bit better, isn't it? Could probably do with bringing it, yeah, just bring it out a tiny bit. Okay, that's good. I don't think we're interrupting anything there or there. Nice. Right, let's zoom out and just see what we think. Wow, that's quite big. It's probably a bit bigger than I was aiming for, really, but no, I like that. I do like that. That looks fine. Let's just come down and check it out. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. That looks nice. Obviously, I can get some stuff in it. I can get some trees growing up through it, that kind of thing. But yeah, actually, as a structure, that looks pretty nifty. Right, let's have a look at getting these animals in then. No, don't want kangaroos. I want lemurs. Which ones are we going for? The black and white, wasn't it? I'll get 4 in. What have we got? Tovina, Mahira, Mijoro, and Niana. Great. Welcome to the zoo, everyone. Okay. So I'll have to set this up as a work zone as well. So let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise I will forget. So come into staff, work zones, new work zone. So we want the habitat. And we want, well, we want to keep a hut and a staff room. So for now I'll put those 2 on, but I'm probably going to put another keeper hut in here. Okay, so that's work zone 4. So let's call that lemurs. And I'll probably add on the habitat that we do next door to that as well. So what have we got here? Yeah, lemurs, good. 1 habitat, 1 building, 1 staff room. Excellent. So staff. I need a new keeper. You, Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne, you are going to be doing lemurs. And there we go. Right. Oh, just what I suspected. Look at that. Straight on the roof. Oh no. It's gone so wrong. Oh, I might cry. This is what I was really scared of, is that when they can climb these things, they get onto the roof. You see, they flip through from one side to the other and get out. Okay, that's a bad thing. That is a very bad thing. Okay, let's think about this. Is there a post that's not climbable? So this, how do I know that that's climbable? It doesn't tell me, does it? Property climbable. Right, so those are climbable, which means all those other ones aren't. But there aren't any other posts really, are there? Which is kind of annoying. Okay, how about beams? I don't think it's got, no, see, it hasn't got non-climbable as an option. So I'm going to look at the climbable ones and then look what isn't on that list, which is very annoying. See, all of these round ones are climbable. These ones aren't. Ooh, this one's not, is it? No. Okay, so what I might need to do, I might need to replace all the beams with these ones. Which is a pain. But if that's what it takes, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's just do a test, shall we? So I'm wondering if I can just put them directly over the top. I wonder whether that will then work, or if I have to actually delete. all of the other ones. So let's just do that and see what it says when I go back to this. Yeah, that might work. It does. They can't climb this bit now, so that's good. Okay, we're going to have to try this. And it is a pain, and I apologise. Oh, it's not going to let me do it either because it's going to go at a funky angle. Oh, what? It's doing them all at funky angles. No, it can't. Hang on. Maybe this got put on at a funky angle. Let's go with angle snap and align to surface. Because, oh god. Okay, here we go. Let's do it this way. I really want to be able to do this quickly. I don't want to have to faff around too much. Okay, let's try this again. Let's move that up to there. Now, is it going to let me copy this sideways? No, look at that. It's going at an angle. Is it going to let me do one? Okay, good. I can do one at a time. That's fine. I will do it one at a time. In which case, let's get rid of that one because then I'll copy the whole lot up at once. Bit of a pain having to do it like that, but you know, if that's what it takes. So let's just get them all into position. Okay. And then I kind of wish there was an option in the game where you could make climbable objects non-climbable. I think that'd be great. I think it would solve a lot of these problems, because if you want to use a particular piece but you don't want the animals to be able to climb it, there's no way of doing that. And I kind of find that quite frustrating. Okay, let's get these pieces covering the sides as well. Okay, let's just bring that out a tiny bit. Yeah, I do think there's certainly certain little things like that in the game that would make our lives so much easier. I think that's gone crazy again, hasn't it? That feels like it's... I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's my imagination. Okay, and then let's copy these ones across to this side. Oh, come on, I really hope this works. I think that has, you know what, I do think that went a little bit wonky then. I'm sure it's messing up some of these angles. It's fine, I can cope. I will manage. Oh no, 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 come on, don't start messing me about. No, I want to highlight that piece. There we go. Seriously. I've been having a lot of issues with this game recently, haven't I? Oh, look at that. It's messed that one up at the back there. Yeah, it's definitely moving them at angles. It's not moving them along straight right angles, unfortunately. I think that much is obvious. Again, I just don't know why it does that. It's like it does it just to annoy me. Okay. So let's take that up. I don't mind if it pokes up the top a bit like that. Let's go with that. I've just got to sort this back one out here. Look, this one here is just a slight bit off. So annoying. I might still have to adjust that depending on how it looks when I go along the top. Oh dear. Right. Let's just double check on the progress here. How are we doing with our lemurs? Okay, it still thinks they can get out, unfortunately, even though they can't climb anywhere. Why does it think they can get out there? Because they can't. They can't climb any of it anymore. Ah, it's because they can still go along the bottom and they can jump through. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well that's alright. What I can do, because I actually quite like the look of it having different beams at the top and the bottom. But I guess what I can do is if I can cover up the bottom, I won't have to cover up the top. That's what I'm thinking. I think it will look nice actually, having the roof with those separate beams, kind of giving the impression that they're lighter beams because it's the roof. You wouldn't want the biggest, heaviest beams on the roof. I think that would make sense. So we're going underground a bit here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I might move the ground up at some point anyway. So I might as well get it all covered up now. Actually, I can't quite see where that goes. Let's have a look. I should have cut the grass a bit and I could see better. Here we go. Let's line that up a bit better like that. So this should solve the issue. Where are we here? Can't quite see where that goes. If I uncover that, I might have to move that. But okay, let's see if that has done the job. What? It says they can climb on that. That's just madness. I mean, they can't because they can't get out. Clearly they can't get out. So I don't know why it thinks they can climb on that. I guess because it's like a shared barrier, but I don't know. They're not going to get out there anymore, basically, is the good thing. Their traversable area is only inside the pen here. I actually quite like having this at the back here like this, having a bit of land here, because I could put loads of bushes and things in there. And give them like a raised bed at the back here, maybe. That kind of thing. So yeah, at the moment they can't do a lot of climbing, but I will build all sorts of climbing frames for them in there. I also need to put some water in. I don't think I'll put a pond. I think what I'll put is just a normal food and water thing like this. If I just bring up the species, see what they can have. They can have a water trough like that. They can have a bowl. I do like these ones, so I'll probably get one of these in. Something like that. Gives them somewhere to have a drink. Let's just check. Yeah, that's accessible. And there we go, he's having a drink. Good, so that's their drink sorted out. And then I will give them food trays at some point. Ah, they have feeding platforms. So how does that work? I wonder if this has to be accessible for the keeper. You know, something like that where you have it. Oh, it can't go close to the edge though. That's, wow, that can't go anywhere near the edge. Okay, so that would have to come right back to here, which is, yeah. No. Wow, that's not a very good platform. Wow, it's got a, I could have it sort of like that. Oh no, look at that, it raises the land up. I don't want that. Okay, I won't use that. That's a real pain, that is. Oh well, they'll just get fed where they get fed then. That's fine. Cool. Well, there you go. We've got the structure in place now, at least, for our lemur enclosure, and that is where I'm going to leave the episode. I think that's cool. I do. I think that looks really nice. It needs a lot of decorating and a lot of work done inside, but actually that is pretty cool. I think that's going to look good. One's got a couple of nice big trees coming up through it, some bushes, lots of climbing frames, that kind of thing. I think that's going to look really cool. Yeah, and then what I'll do is have probably a little staff building just next to it here, little keeper hut next to it, and then I will have a small habitat here with a couple of tapir and a couple of what's the word I'm looking for? A couple of tapir and a couple of capybara in here as well. I was actually thinking that I may try and have a little backstage bit back here for these animals. If I take the land in here, I can kind of extend out the back of this pathway here and have this as the access to the habitat, and have the habitat come around the back, because this isn't a very big area, especially once I've got a staff room or a keep out, possibly both in here. There's not a huge area here, so if I take their land just around the back of this building a little bit, and have the entrance for it actually in here, I think that could work very nicely and just give them like a little secluded area. Yeah, great. What do you think? Do you like my lemur cage, even though it was a bit of a disaster to start with? I think it's going to work out really nice in the end. Let me know what you think. Do you like the plan? Do you like my idea for capybara and tapir next door? What else do you want to see in the zoo? Ideas on a postcard, thank you, because I'm not too sure what other animals to put in here. There were plenty to choose from, that's the thing, because obviously I'm basing it on whatever we have in England here, so you know, there's plenty to choose from. But what do you guys want to see? Get all your suggestions in, and obviously I will go with whichever ones I think are appropriate. Oh look, they're all sitting down grooming each other. Isn't that nice? I do love these animals. Right, let's leave it there, shall we? So thank you very much, and if you've enjoyed the episode, please do hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do so, and then you get all your notifications of when I put up new episodes. I think I went a day without an episode on, I think, Friday. I didn't put one out. I was just too busy, unfortunately, at the moment. You know, work, baby stuff, that sort of thing. We haven't had our baby yet. We are still waiting, but she could be along any day now. So, as you can imagine, our lives are pretty hectic, and they're about to get much more hectic. But I will continue trying to put out daily episodes whenever I can, basically. Brilliant. So thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. I love playing this, and I love communicating with you guys. So yeah, let's keep it going. So thank you. Take care, and I will see you soon.